Hey guys, welcome back to Let It Roll. Today I have a strategy from a subscriber named Jamie. We're going to call this the one-hit wonder. The cool thing about this strategy is that you're only going to need about a $300 bankroll to play this strategy. You could play it at a $10 table at that $300 bankroll level, but this strategy you could play at any size table. If you want to play it at a $15 table or a $25 table, just adjust the increments to match the table that you're at. So let's take a look at this strategy. All right, so it's really simple. Basically what he's saying is to play either the 6 or the 8. So let's just go ahead, and he's going to play it for $24. Even though we're at a $10 table, we're going to play a $24 beginning of this strategy. Now, in order to have enough for 10 shooters, you need $240 bankroll, which we're covering it with a $300 bankroll. So we have plenty of money to play this 10 times. Okay, so what he also said here is if for some reason the point happens to be a 6, you can go ahead and move it to the 8, all right? But if you have no pass or don't pass line, if you're playing this on other shooters, then it doesn't matter where you place it. You could place it on the 6. But he is asking to play the 6 or the 8. So let's just say that we place it on the 8. Okay, point is a 6. So the next step of this strategy is once the 8 hits, you're going to get paid $28. Okay, so there's really only 2 levels to this strategy. The first level is placing your bet for level number 1. Level number 2 is once you actually get a hit on your place bet. This is the second level, okay, the second step. So you're going to make $28. I didn't grab enough. Okay, so there's $28. And what you're going to do is you're just going to place every number but one number. So you can place, say, the 4, the 5. If you don't want to place the point yet, you're going to place the 8. You'll place the 9. Okay, we'll trade that in for a 5. Okay, and then the extra 2 go on the 8 bet. Okay, so that's how you're going to play now. Now all you're going to do is you're going to collect and press however you choose. He did mention the triple Lux. So that's going to be however you want to play the game after that. But it's a pretty good, safe strategy that you can take a chance with. The only thing is that having only one number, a lot of times I've seen the table roll 7, 8 numbers and never hit the one number you need in order to go to the next level. So it's one of them strategies that you're hoping for one number to hit for you to continue playing on. But it's possible, especially if you pick one of the inside numbers. So that is going to be the layout. And then the final thing that he mentions is once you hit one of these other numbers, go ahead and cover that 6th number that's not covered. So let's say the 5 is thrown. You're going to make $14. Okay, and then you use this money to cover the 6. And at that point, you're home free. So now you just collect and press however you want to collect and press at this point. All right. All right, guys, let's take a look at how this strategy wins. Okay, so obviously it's pretty simple. This is going to be a beginner strategy, a basic strategy, but still I want you guys to totally understand. So for those new people that are watching this, the key to this strategy is definitely getting the one hit that you need that you have your money on, okay? So as long as you can get this hit, we can go ahead and break down how you win. Just because you get this one hit does not mean you're going to win with this strategy. Let's look at exactly what it takes to win. So first of all, we've got to get the one hit. Okay, so if we have our money on our 6, we have to hit the 6. Once we hit the 6, you're going to make $28 for that hit. All right, we're going to place our bets on every number but one. Pick the one number you don't want covered. Okay, so then we got to get a 5 for that. All right. Okay, so still at this point, we haven't won any money. All we did was got the one hit, which will allow us to spread across the board. So now we still got to get another hit. When we get another hit, say we throw the 5, we get $14. Okay, so now we place the 6. The thing you have to understand is we're getting $2 back there, but we started with $24. So even at this point, since we have all of our numbers covered, if the 7 comes now, we still do not win. We go backwards $22 because this is all we have to show for everything that we've hit so far is $2. All right, so that's the third roll that happened to take one of these hits. And remember, sometimes you could throw the 2, 3, 12, whatever, and don't get a hit. So this is all determined on getting a hit on the numbers that are placed. All right, so I'm just saying the first 3 rolls we got lucky enough to get our hits. So at that point we have $2. Okay, so let's say the 4th roll we throw another 5. Okay, and this is where he says you collect and press. If it was me, I would probably collect a couple before I pressed because we win $14. And remember, we have $24 invested in it. So at this point, we only have $16 towards our 24 that we have invested. So if the 7 were to come right now, we would have 24 minus 16, which is $8 we would still lose at this point. So it's not until the next hit that we would actually start profiting some money. Let's say we throw the 9. You get $14. All right, and let's keep it again instead of pressing. He said you can collect and press however you want. So this is what I would do. I would try and make some money first. Okay, we'll turn that into a red. So at this point here, I'll turn that into a green. At this point here, we now have $30 and we started out with 24 investment. So at this point, if the 7 comes, we're going to win $6. But from here on out, no matter what number hits, we are now going to profit. It's going to be profit. Okay. So I want you to understand it's going to take quite a few hits for you even to get in that position where you're going to be profiting. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the adjustments we can make to this strategy. Let's start off with the less aggressive approach. Okay, so for the less aggressive approach, we can look at this here. We've got $24 at risk. Let's say that we do get one hit. We're lucky enough to throw the dice and we'll put it over here, okay? We throw an 8 on our very first roll after the come out. So we get $28. Okay, so now we're lucky enough to have got the hit right away. So a less aggressive approach you can do is, remember, we've got 24 right here at risk. We've made 28. So if you took all of your money down, you're going to make a profit of $28. Okay, because this is what you made. That's if you clear the board. You don't play anymore. You just turn your bets totally off. Or what you can do is, let's say instead of keeping one number there, you can go ahead and just place the 6 and 8 now. All right, and start to collect and press from here. Because at this point, if you look at that here, we've got $24 right here. Okay, let me get some ones for this so you can see. This is our original 28 that we won. Okay, but at this point, all we need to cover is $24. So if we put this in our rack, and let's say the next roll is a 7, we still are going to profit $4. Okay, so that's one of the ways you could play less aggressive, is once you get that one hit, you could split them up and keep that actual hit that you made, and you'll profit $4 from it. Now, you don't have to necessarily play the 6 or 8 with it. If you want to keep more of a profit, you say you pick the 5 and the 9. All right, so now if you don't hit any more numbers before the 7 comes, your profit is now going to be $8. Okay, and then you can collect and press from here. So that's one adjustment you can make to make it a little bit less aggressive. Okay, so at this point, let's say that we're lucky enough to hit the 8 right off the bat. Again, we throw the 6 on the come out. Next roll is an 8, so we get $28. Okay, so at this point, if you want to get a little bit more aggressive, you can do exactly what he says and cover every number. All right, but if you're at a $10 table, One thing you can do also, there's a couple ways that we could play more aggressive, and that's because we're not going to come down at all. We're going to use every bit of this money again. So one thing you can do is put another 24 here. Okay, so let me get the $5. So instead of spreading out amongst every number, you can place it there and hope for another hit on a 6 or an 8, since they're supposedly supposed to be the most common numbers. I've seen many times where, you know, 6 and 8 is only rolled once out of 15 times. So, but you could play the 6 and 8 for the $24 each, all right, and hope for one of them hits. You'll build your money faster that way. Okay, the other thing you can do is maybe move to an iron cross. So you can go 18, 18, and 10. All right, and then what you can do here is you can just hop the 5. Okay, you would just tell them to hop your 5. So you'd hop that 1, 4, and the 2, 3, 5. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. And then as soon as you get your first hit wherever it's at, let's say you throw a filled number, then you use that to cover the 5. So you'll lose these. And now you're set up for the iron cross, and you can just collect and press from there. So, you know, that's another way you can play aggressive. You're going to need more hits, but with this here, you'll collect more money on every roll, or you'll collect money on every roll. The bad thing about the iron cross is you're hedging yourself with, you know, 3 of the most common numbers here. So as these numbers hit, you're going to make $21 and lose 10, so you'll only profit 11. But if a filled number hits, you're going to profit $10. All right, now I'm not promoting iron cross or anything. I'm just showing you ways you can play. Some people like to collect on every single roll. This is one way to do it. Like I said, it's going to be kind of a hedge with these 3 numbers. But this, I'm just showing you strategies. It's your call how you want to play. Okay, guys, so that's a look at the one-hit wonder. I am going to try this strategy out this Wednesday night. So any of you that are interested in stopping by and hanging out with me, you can come and chat, ask questions about my channel or about what my thoughts are on gambling. Anything that you guys can think of that you've been wondering about me or my channel, I'd be welcome to sit and talk with you while we play this strategy out. So if you have time to stop by Wednesday night, I'm going to do it at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Come on by, guys. I'd like to come and talk with you guys. So, all right, guys, thanks again for hanging out with me, and I will catch you guys soon. Take care.